first two finishers in any order. Alright? Now perfecta is the first two finishers in exact order, or perfect order. Hence the name perfecta. A lot of tracks call them exactas. But it's perfect order, the first two finishers in perfect order. A quinella is either order. That's the only difference. Now, next segment, we're going to get into Bachs and quinellas and perfectas. I want to get that out of the way. It's not that tough, okay? All right. Time out. Hello. Next I want to discuss a little discussion about boxes. Quinella box, perfecta box. This is when you tie up, in a quinella, when you tie up more than two numbers. It's a little difficult maybe to understand, but just remember that a quinella can come in either way. Perfecta has to be perfect order, the first two, okay? Let's just go with a quinella box. Say you're boxing a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? You got a 1, 2, and a 3. When you tie all these together, you get a box. And you got a 1, 2, 3. It ties this and this together. So you got all these numbers inside your little box. Okay? They all come together. So any two of these can come in. You can come in 1, 2, or 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, any two of those three, okay? The first two finishers, first and second. 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3. As long as those are in that little box, in the top two finishers. Alright, that's not bad. Perfecta box, you're dealing with two things, but they got to be in perfect order. So if you got a 1, 2 perfecta, you want to box it. A 1, 2 box. See, two numbers you have to box because they got to come in perfect order. So you say, give me a $2 perfecta 1, 2. All right, it comes in 2, 1. What happens? You lose because you didn't box it. You didn't say, give me a $2 perfecta box 1, 2. Give me a perfecta box 1, 2. They can come in 1, 2 or 2, 1. Okay, anytime you want a perfecta box, ask for it. A perfecta box. You have to tie them up. It costs you twice as much. It's going to cost you twice as much as a quinella because they got to come in perfect order. Quinella can come in any order. So if you box a 1, 2, 3 perfecta, it's going to cost you twice as much because they got to be turned around. You got to get all the combinations, which would be a 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. You got to get all those combinations. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1. Over here, you just get 3 ways. Here, you got 6. So it's going to cost you twice as much. You got that? Yeah, that's a little, it's a little complicated, but, stick to quinellas to begin with. Come to the track, say, okay, give me a quinella 1, 2, start out. If the first two come in and you hit, and you win a quinella. Or then you start stepping up. You could say, give me a quinella box 1, 3, 4. And then you got 1, 3, 1, 4, 3, 4. So just stick to quinellas to begin with. Then you can get into pers. They're a little more difficult, but it's not that bad. Once you learn the quinellas, then you can advance to the perfectas, okay? All right, next we're going to discuss trifectas and superfectas. All right, trifectas, you deal with three things. Like in tricycle, 3 wheels. Tri means 3. Superfecta deals in 4 numbers, the first 4 finishers, okay? We'll be right back. Hello. This is the final segment. You pass this, you go to the head of the class. This is trifecta and superfecta wagering. Trifecta, like I said before, you're dealing with 3 things, okay? If you've got a trifecta straight, 3 numbers, it's the first 3 finishers in exact order. You walk up, you say, give me a $2 trifecta, 1, 2, 3. In order to win, your finishers must come in exact order, 1, 2, 3, first, second, and third. They can't be second, first, and third. Now if you box them, a trifecta box is the first 3 finishers in any order. Like the quinella, you know, you put them in the little box, and they can get all scrambled up in there and come out in any order. It's really simple. A straight has to be in exact order, 3 numbers. Quinella's 2 numbers, trifecta's 3 numbers. And make sure when you come to the window, don't just come up and say 3, 4, 5. It's like, what does that mean? What do you want? You want a trifecta? You want a trifecta straight? You want a trifecta box? Da 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 da. Make sure you always say the amount. It's in this order. Amount, type of bet, and the number. That. $2. Trifecta, 1, 2, 3 straight. $2 quinella, 1, 2. Okay? $2 to win the 3. Always in that order. Now your ticket's going to be like that, left to right, so you can remember that, okay? Don't just come up and rattle off numbers. Now the superfecta, I'm not going to get much into that because, you know, it's kind of advanced. But, you know, if you want to win the big money, you can bet a superfecta. It's the first 4 finishers. Usually, you know, $2 straight. It has to be in that order, 4 numbers. Or if you box it, it's going to run you a little bit more money. So you can look into that later. But superfecta. Okay, let me tell you one more thing about a trifecta key. A lot of people play this. It's like, that's when you like a key. We'll go trifecta key is 1 number over 2 or more other numbers. Say you key the 1 with 2, 3. All right? That means your 1 has to win, and your 2, 3 can follow in any order. It can run like 1, 2, 3 or 1, 3, 2. Now when you get a track, you know, you can key 1 over 2 numbers. It's $2 for $1. But I don't want to get into all that because that's going to be in Track Betting 201. Okay? But anyway, I hope you learned a few things, and thanks a lot for picking up the video, and good luck. And say, I'll see you at the track. All right? Okay. Thanks again. So long.